Hey, Joe. Netflix. I'm watching Netflix. Still watching Tesla. So Tesla, I took some. I bought an option strangle on Tesla before the close yesterday. I took 10 contracts, so it's like 1,000 shares of calls, 1,000 shares puts. So it's like 10 contracts, 10 calls, 10 puts. My break even to the downside, because the puts are now in the money, the calls are well out of the money, but the puts are in the money. So my break even is 230. So as long as it's below 230, I'm making money. Will Tesla rebound? Yes, I'm hoping it doesn't rebound today. I've already set my sell orders for both my contract options. Or both directions, 20 contracts in total. So I've set those for just to market sell when the market opens. And the lower it is, the better it is for me. But we'll see. So Tesla, will it bounce? Yes, it will. Will it bounce today? I hope not. Netflix was great for me yesterday. If you remember on the channel, guys, if you are already a member on the channel, go check out the Netflix trade I made yesterday. I've already dropped that 7.5K trading Netflix. It should have been 22, 23K, but I missed my entry and it went without me. So, you know, it is what it is. I reckon when Elon spoke, it killed Tesla. It doesn't surprise me. He's not the most articulate of guys, to be fair. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Fair with Elon, you can say that genius and insanity, there's a fine line between genius and insanity, and I think he walks that line very well. All right, looks like WeBuy has been priced, so we've got an IPO today. So WeBuy is WBUY, WeBuy. That's an IPO today, priced at $4. We'll see what happens with that. It might do something, it might not. It's the same with all IPOs. You never know until it launches. Why did that just pop up so much? Tower Semiconductor. It's a big pop, almost a whole dollar in 2 minutes. Morning, Alberto. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you did you catch the Netflix pop last night? Yeah, I'm not seeing any company specific news from Tower Semiconductor either. So Netflix breaking highs. Yeah, it's not worth getting in right now. When it's earnings, there's a lot of liquidity around the earnings, so you can actually get in. There's a lot of good volume around the earnings, but right now there isn't. With Netflix, you'll get volume comes back in after the open with Netflix. So see what it is. I mean, we're talking like 15, 16,000 shares a minute. It's not great for such a high cap stock, you know. Tesla is starting to annoy me. I wanted it down here at the lows. It's now approaching my break-even level, so 230 is break-even for me on Tesla. 230 or 260, whichever way. I just had the SPY. Had jobless numbers come out for the SPY, the jobless claims. There's less people making initial jobless claims than estimated. That's not very good for the overall market. Oh, I'm missing the breakout on MDAI. I was watching that as well. I was trading that. Missing it. Too busy talking about the jobless claims. So yeah, jobless claims just dropped. 198,000 initial jobless claims versus a 212 estimated. 211 prior. Let's see this candle close out. The candle. I missed the pop there. It was a nice little pop, that as well. Three on the high of this candle. High of day 69. Decent range on this candle as it happens. Just under the average true range. Figure. So I'm in at the $0.25. Just broke a new high. Well, that's when I got in. New high of day. Netflix up there at 397 now, so Netflix will probably break 400 today. I'll have a bottle by your desk there, dude. Get yourself, sit on a commode while you're trading. I like the catalyst on this, so I'm just going to hold this for a little while. Netflix breaking highs, 397. You're testing 398 now. Oh, I should have held it overnight. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You never make a day trade. Never let a day trade become a swing trade. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know? Hey, Dennis. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I thought about doing a strangle on Netflix. I put a strangle on Tesla. So we'll see how that pans out at the open. It's getting closer and closer to my break even. I was in the money as it was going below 225. I'm thinking, there you go, there's a nice little 5k. But we'll see if it drops at the open. If Tesla dips at the open, I might be okay. Might just cancel my sell orders. I've got a couple of market orders ready to go to sell at the open. I might just cancel those and see if it dips or get out at break even, which is 230. But if it dips, I might be quids in. I wish I'd have more equity to have traded Netflix yesterday. I could only afford a couple of thousand, just over 1,000 shares. I went up to 1,000. Forgot that overnight margin kicks in. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Morning, Tom. Morning to you. Yeah, go on. There you go, Tesla. Drop more. Fell off Tesla. I feel a bit stiff. Didn't sleep much last night. Obviously, I got up early in the morning to trade the earnings, and then I was up a little bit later to do the trade recap video. I thought, you know what, I've not done one for a while. I'm going to start doing them again. So what I'm going to do is, when I get up in the morning, I'm just going to start recording trade recap videos from the night before. They seem to be reasonably well received. So, especially if I've not traded anything, then there's no real point. But if I've made additional trades after I've finished the live stream, then why not? Keep you guys up to date with what I've traded and where I'm up to and why and etc. Hey Neil, good morning to you, buddy. Yeah, I think this is going to break $5 today, Alistair. So I don't think you're in a bad spot. If this gets back up to kind of 475, we'll probably break $5 before the bell. If it hits 475, you get $5 before the bell. Might pull back after that, but it's a decent. I like the catalyst. But, you know, never trade the catalyst, never trade the news, because the market can react completely nonsensical, as you know. Always trade the price action. 5-minute high of the previous candle 67. So if we get over that, I think we'll get a new high of the day. Current high of the day is 480. When you're in at 401 there, Alistair, I guess you can take profits whenever you want, but I don't know what kind of share size you're in on that. Be nice. $475, I think, is the magic marker. New high a day after that. Take half that off. $479, 480 is the high of the day. So we're testing it. Next candle, actually, do you know what? this goes any lower than 464. I'll get out at break even. And a break even. So look, not a bad start for the day. High this kind of 472. So back over 475. New high of day. I'll look again. So I got into the high of day last time. Ended up buying a dip round. Probably end up doing the same thing again. Buy high, sell higher. I guess that's my motto. As long as 75, I was right. Back over 475, I think we'll see something. I think we'll see $5 on this today. Back to the $0.5, I might have another go. I don't mind this little pullback. It's the high, 72. Yeah, I'm still looking for 75 really. Hey Peanuts, how you doing, buddy? How's Charlie Brown? Snoopy. High of day 480. I want to see a new high of day. He's tapped it twice, so it's like double top at the minute. So I'm only giving this one 10 cents. Morning, Robin. Virgo, how you getting on? Hope you're well. I'll get out with that one. You can always get back in. It's just the double top, 5-minute devil horns. And looking at that, with that little peak there, getting from there to there with a wick over that spine, but got four smacks. So that's a trend line. We've got 4 smacks of that trend line there. So it needs to get back over that, which was 475, 475, 474. 475. Yeah, so it needs to get over 475. $0.75. Quarter, half, and whole dollars are psychological levels when you're trading at $4, etc. So I've got a headache coming on. I have to Anything else moving? This is the top mover at the moment, but it's not a huge move. Or above $2, that is. Yeah. It is the biggest gap above $2 as well on the day. 81% up on the day. Oh, pulling back a bit now, but it was over 80% up on the day. I hope you took some profits there, Alistair. Up at 475. I'll have a look at the viewer. I hope Tesla doesn't keep making gains before they open, before I can get out of that position. I got up this morning and Tesla was down and I thought, yeah, it's selling off, great, fantastic. And now it's making gains. Can't even get out of the position until 9:30. That's one of the things I don't like about options, is that if you see the pre-market action and you're actually in the money, you can't do anything about it until they open, and then by the time the open comes, you're out of the money, and it's kind of should have, what could have been. In the hole. Yeah, absolutely, Dennis. Let's get that like count up, guys. Less than half of you have hit the thumbs up button, so do as Dennis says and do it now. Let's get 50 likes before the market opens. We've got a little over half an hour, so if you've not smacked that thumbs up button yet, just do it now. Really appreciate it. That's a good job there, Alistair. Hope you made a nice little bit of profit, and it's taken you a good chunk of today's goal, because I think there's going to be opportunities today. I can feel it in my waters. Feel it in my bones. It's a high risk candle, 55. So we're at that now. The bar down here towards the VWAP. Well, VWAP's at 428, so it didn't even get to 430, but just thinking about it. 434 is the low. Hey Cal, hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. A good day yesterday. Back on track. It basically nullified. It didn't quite. Still in drawdown, but didn't quite get rid of the losses from Tuesday. But good day all round, So we need 8K net to get back over the 7-figure number today. So just looking at what I need today to get back over the, 9K, 9,300 net will get me back over 7 figures for the year. So not a bad start. We need another 8K, and we're back in the driving seat. I'll look at where we are on the year. So I'm 8,800 down on the month, so it's like still negative on the month, 8,800. So I need to get over that first and foremost. but the drawdown at the moment is currently 11,300. So we've got today and tomorrow to clear that drawdown. 2 days over goal, and we've cleared the drawdown. We're back at the highs. 2 days over goal, and we should also be back over 7 figures net. So, which took me till December last year. Just putting it into perspective, I didn't get over 7 figures net until December last year. This might bounce on the VWAP, you know. It's pulling back a little bit further. Don't mind this. I don't mind this. If this pulls back, stays in and around the VWAP above $4 coming into the open, we might get a pop and then hit $5. Still think this has got potential to get $5 today, but needs to stay above $4 to start off with. If it's too extended at the open, that's when you get the big slams. Pulling back towards the VWAP, maybe $4, a bit of consolidation before the market opens, and then we can get a rush of volume at the open to push it up, and it might even go parabolic. It might even up halts. My goodness, Netflix, why did I not hold you overnight? I should have broken the golden rule. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not going to though. I don't know if any of you watched. What do I think of ICU, Adam? It's down there. I called it out in the Discord. It's a low price stock. It had a good day yesterday. Went from like 40 cents to $1.12 yesterday. So it had a good day yesterday. $1.12 after hours. So it did move up slightly today, but then it's pulled back again. So it's now $1.13. It's only a penny up from the yesterday's post-market high. So I would want to see more momentum than that if I was going to trade. If I was trading down at those levels, I'd want to see more momentum. But yeah, just be careful. Yeah, it's one of those stocks. It's got a history of. Let's have a quick look at the chart. ICU. It's one of those stocks. If you look at it on the, let's say the hourly or whatever. Yesterday it had a nice move up, then into the close it pushed well. It reached a peak here. It pulled back overnight, then popped up to 126, 127, and then back down to $1. So that's a big pullback. It's now a little bit over that pre-market or that post-market high, 1 cent. That for me, what are you going to do with that? The problem with trading stocks at this level is if it moves up, if it's $1.20 and it moves up 12 cents, that's 10% it's moved up, 12 cents. So how do you make a profit of 12 cents? So if you take 5,000 shares, you can make what, $500, $600. But to move 10%, you want to be making more than just 600, 600. But you have to take big size in order to, and you're not getting leverage. So with the cash account, you're probably going to have a small account anyway, trading at this level. So you're not going to profit that much. So you're just taking big size and a bigger risk, and you're putting more of your equity. And if you end up getting into a consolidation phase, then when something else breaks, your equity's tied up. It's for me, it's just not worth the risk to trade at that level. No, smoking ace. I actually like that strategy. I do it all the time. The reason for it is that it's a low risk strategy, essentially what it is. Because if you come down to the VWAP, let's say you've got the bid strikes the VWAP, you buy it. So let's say it's a 5 cent spread. then you've got a 5-cent risk. Because what you're doing is you're waiting for the ask to break the VWAP. That's all it is. Okay, so if it comes down to the VWAP, you're looking for a bounce. Once the bid hits the VWAP, that should be your cue to actually take a position. You don't want to take big positions. And if it starts to move up, the next candle makes a new high as it moves up, you can add to the position or whatever it is. VWAP bounces are quite common because it is a recognized. It's the same with popular EMAs as well, popular moving averages. You'll get a similar kind of reaction. If you come back down to it, but you've got to be disciplined about your stop. You just basically have a very tight stop. Yesterday I bought on what was it? I was trading yesterday. I bought at $6. I saw the support, a strong support at $6. It was on the level 2. It was confirmed support. So I bought the heavy dip to $6. And then it took off and went up and got me to goal yesterday. So dip buying is a reasonable strategy, providing you can have the discipline to cut the loser once it breaks below. It's a risky strategy if you're not disciplined, but you have to be disciplined and be ready that I would say more than half of them will not bounce. But if you're losing 3-5 cents on the share, does it matter if you're going to gain 20-25 cents on the share? So what you tend to find is if you do get a bounce, you usually get a good bounce, so you can get some good profits off it. You've got to make sure that you cut that loss. If it's not going to, it doesn't look like it's bouncing, cut it early. So there's another one. So I'm assuming that dude bought for the whole dollar bounce. So you get there. I mean, this was selling off. It didn't look like it was going to bounce at the VWAP. But if you're buying it for quarter, half, and whole dollars are psychological levels. I would have said there that the quarter dollar just below the VWAP, I maybe buy at the VWAP, sell at the quarter dollar. That's one thing. So it would have been a relatively tight risk on it. You've got to accept that a lot of trade, in fact, every trade you take has risk associated to it. You've got to minimize that risk as much as possible. So if you think that there's a strong support level, buying at that support level is fine, providing that if it breaks below that support level, that support's no longer there. So you need to get out like quick smart. Well, RSI, I'm not a big fan of RSI, but yeah, it's a decent tool for for reversals. When something's highly extended, you can see it on the RSI. So if you're looking, then look for signals, reversal patterns, and that's when I find the best use of RSI and MACD is for reversal patterns. That's just me. Where are you at with TPST? So Tempest, where did you buy and where are you stuck? So who knows? All on MDI, well done, Flip Jug, good stuff. I'm looking at Tempest. The signs to get out were yesterday. I mean, I lost on Tempest yesterday. So I'm kind of trying to wonder where you bought and are still holding. The one big problem that you've been doing, Puno, is taking a day trade and swinging it because you're in a losing position, which is a cardinal sin. Never swing a day trade. By all means, day trade a swing trade. What I mean by that, if you're happy with the profit that you've got and it's starting to look a bit weak, then cut the trade intraday and take the profits. Nobody goes broke taking profits. But if you're in a losing position, don't swing it overnight hoping it's going to bounce the following day. Very few times will it. So don't swing a day trade ever. Now I'm saying that I mean, I day traded Netflix. I could have held it overnight and just walked away. And knowing full well it probably would move up and it certainly would have held most of the gains. But why? You know, if if it does start to move backwards, are you going to sit there and watch it all night? No. So if it moves whilst you're away from, if it gaps down overnight, which you can't control either, you kind of setting yourself up for some tears. Well, Flip Jug, I dropped one today. I dropped two today, but the earnings video I did for members only. So Netflix, I traded Netflix. Got 7.5K on Netflix. That trade was recorded. It's in the member section on YouTube. If I did a trade recap for the third trade that I took yesterday, that took me to goal. Which is Sassy. I don't remember for the life of me. SASI. And that was a dip trade at the end. 850. You know, 850. When was it up at 850? Good Lord. You've been holding it for a couple of days. This was last time it was up at 850 was on Tuesday, mate. Why did you not cut when it didn't get over when it didn't get over what was the high of yesterday? Kind of 732. When it didn't get over 750 yesterday, you should not have been and started selling off and went, broke lows. You should not be holding from 850. I mean, Tempest, the problem with this is it had a really big day last week, and every day since then it's been difficult to trade. When it went from, I think it went from like 24 cents up to $9 or whatever it was, nearly $10, $9.77 I think it was, 11.50 after hours. But after that, it sold off. It's been very difficult to trade. So getting in at 850 and holding the bags, you're setting yourself up for a lot of heartache there. Sorry. Look, it might have a high price target, but doesn't mean it's going to ever get there. You know? How many times you'll say absolutely all day? I'm always saying don't get married to a stock. Don't hold and hope, you average down. Nice one, Cass. Well, I'm hoping that that Tesla will sell off at the open. I'm going to cancel my my market orders. I think I get annoyed with interactive brokers now. Since I've moved, the geo-lock and interactive brokers is really annoying me because I'm still officially in Ireland. So when I'm not in Ireland, I have to go through the whole security process to prove that I'm me trying to access my interactive brokers account. Pain in the hole. No, I'm in the money at the moment, Flip Jug. So Tesla, my break even is 230. So I got 10 calls and 10 puts. The puts are in the money, the calls are out of the money. But my break even is 230. So as long as it's below 230, I'm in the money. But I want to be. It'd be nice to be down around 225. That'll be about 5K for me. So. It's the hope that kills us, absolutely. Andy, you've just been muted. You mentioned the G word. Not interested. Go and learn that there's other things to trade, okay? Yeah, I do flip jug. That's where I trade. My options are on. I like the options chain on interactive. And of course, it's tax free because it's my retirement account I'm trading in. Yeah, I sometimes hold longer than I should do, but I never hold overnight from a losing position, hoping for the best. You might be okay. It might run again. It might. I severely doubt it. Certainly not to that level. Let's go back to Tempest that we're talking about. I mean, for this will have to run. It's what? It's a $5 stock now. Let's call it $6. $5.84. So let's round it up to this. It's $6. For you to get back in the money, it's $2.50, $2.50. So it's got to run what, 40%. On what catalyst? And it's the best way, flip jump. Set yourself I mean, moving your stop loss is a cardinal sin. You know, moving your stop loss to accommodate the trade is a cardinal sin. Don't do it. Which is why I say during the regular session, set your stop losses. I'm a devil for having mental stop losses and then not adhering to them. If you put your stop loss on the chart, a hard stop loss, it takes the issue of discipline out of your control, and that way you can just, if it comes down to that level and stops you out, so be it. If it then reverses and moves back up, you can always get back in. You might miss a little bit of the move, but you can get back in and recover the loss. It's fine. But don't be moving your stop losses to accommodate your trade. It very rarely will work for you. You have a plan. You enter a trade with a plan. Stick to it. Well, don't think like that, Puno. You don't want to be blowing up your account just out of, you know, that's cutting your nose to spite your face. If you're in a loss situation right now, your Tempest pulling back right now, okay? So you went green on the day. So you should be saying, okay, right, I'm lying in the sand now. Line in the sand. If this breaks lows today, I'm out and cut it. Low right now, 556. If it breaks lower than that, you've already been down to 556. So that from that losing position. So you know you need to get out of that because just sitting there watching your money drain away. I would rather take a portion of the equity that I've lost and reinvest it and work it and grow it again. Smaller account, but grow it again so I can actually then start making money again. Rather than just sitting there with, you know, my thumb up my ass thinking, I should never have took this trade. I should never have took this trade, because that defeatist attitude is what's costing you money. Learn the biggest problem for day traders, over 85% of day traders lose money and never profitable. And the reason is they can't be disciplined. They can't cut a loser. Nobody wants to be wrong. And what you're doing by cutting something that's a losing position and cutting it early, what you're saying to yourself is, I'm wrong. I made that trade and it was the wrong trade to make. I do it all the time. Every day I get an entry. You've seen me take entries, losing entries, and then I'll finish green on the ticker. Not because I've held it until it goes green. I've cut the loss, and then later on, when it does do what I've expected it to do, I'm actually in there and I ride it for the winner. Don't worry about saving face. Who are you saving face for? You're the one trading. You know, get used to it. If you're married, you probably should be used to being wrong all the time anyway. So just get used to cutting your losers. Yeah, the mental stop loss is, you have to be very disciplined with it. Well, I've had more red days this month than usual, if I'm being completely honest. I would say, setting an expectation for me of a red day a week, that's 1 in 4, 4 days a month, it's not unrealistic. It means I can get average of kind of 4 or 5 green days in a row and do it that way. Some months I'll have less, some months I'll have slightly more. Any good company to short today? Well, I'm hoping Tesla's going to sell off, but we'll see. Netflix breaking highs. MDIA back over to VWAP. Let's have a look at MDIA again. Let's see if we can't find a little bit more trade on this. Back over 450, I think. Now, I tell you what, I'm just going to watch that trend line that I drew earlier. If it breaks that trend line, which is currently sitting at 460, that's when I'll look for another position. We've got 12 minutes to the open. Well, Puno, if you scalped it, look at what money you made and then where you are in terms of holding it. This is the problem a lot of people do. They'll scalp to the upside, but they won't scalp to the downside. So that's a classic case. So if you're cutting your losers quickly on the up, cutting your winners quickly, then you should be cutting your losers quickly. You say, okay, I want 10 cents on this move. When I get 10 cents, I'm taking profit. If you're losing 10 cents, you should be cutting it. It's that simple. And if you're taking good setups, quality setups, then you should have a higher percentage of winning trades. If you're doing that, if you're risking 10 cents and every losing trade you lose 10 cents, and every winning trade you gain 10 cents, if you actually are profitable 55% of the time, i.e. more than you have more winners than losers, then you're going to be profitable across the board. Is that, it's basic maths. Well, I've got puts. I've got 10 contracts on Tesla, so I'm hoping it will continue selling as long as it stays below. If it stays below 230, I'm in the money. Let's have a quick look. Oh, the music's painful. Oh, well, that's okay. Well, it's not a strategy, is it, Puno? You know, trading on hopium is not a strategy. Holding for and hoping is not a strategy. So we've only really got the one thing, you know, the one stock that I'm looking at, which is MDAI for today at the moment. Potential gap and go. Otherwise, in about 8 minutes, we'll find out what the market's going to throw at us. Right. So, 50. No, you should never marry the stocks. Never marry the stocks. You don't need to make every trade count if you trade small. The problem that you've got with that, from what you're saying, is that you're trying to make bigger gains against a small account. Because you've got a small account, you're trying to make big gains. No, if you've not got a lot of buying power, the objective should be to make incremental gains. As you grow your account, your buying power increases. You get that leverage on those gains as well, which increases your buying power further. And then you can start to make, another big mistake people make coming into trading is they see someone like me with a six-figure account trading, making the gains that I make, and think they can do it on a 5 and 10k account. You can't, or you can, but you shouldn't be, because that means you're going in max leverage on every trade. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be looking at making incremental gains, small gains, and grow your account slowly over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Just remember that. You don't have to be making $1 million a year in your first year of trading. In fact, you focus on your first year, 2-3 years is to be break even. And then if you can get consistent gains and consistent winning days, you can then start to make a profit and pay what debt you've accrued or whatever. But you shouldn't be focusing on making ridiculous sums of money in your first 12-18 months of trading. Get green, stay green, absolutely. Let's get the like counter. We've got less than half of you, less than 50% have actually hit the thumbs up button, and I've been dishing out some absolute gems of advice today. So come on, if I've said anything that resonates with you, even if you don't agree with it, just hit that thumbs up button. I'm here every day, and it's all I'll ever ask you. I mean, you're welcome to become a member and subscribe. You get some exclusive content. You're welcome to join the Day Trade with Tony community and take the education, whatever. I'm not asking you to do that. That's up to you. You asked me to put that up there, so that's what I did on your request. I've even got merch. Go check out the merch. So hoodies, sweaters, mugs, whatever, with the Day Trade with Tony catchphrases and advice. So by all means. But the only thing I'm asking you for is hit the thumbs up button. Do it now. There you go again, Alpuno. You're selling one stock to buy another garbage stock. Why? Yeah, it's going to make us all money. It's going to be a good day today. We've got 3 minutes to the open, Sergio. So a good day today. We're all going to be rich by the end of the day. So I want this. If this holds $4, it's got a very good chance of a gap and go. I don't like Tesla there at 228. Looks like it's going to pop. I don't like it there. I want it to drop. There we go. 50 likes. Cheers. I've no treats for the dog, so I'll have to get some. I'm all out of beef jerky. Oh, I'm glad I'm not trading. Yes, you may. Hey, we'll have less of that, thank you very much. Yeah, I want Tesla to crash. So, yeah, support at $4. We'll see. We've got a little over a minute left, so I'm a little bit distracted by my lovely Beyonce there. That's great, Sergio. 10K this week. Good week. I'm having a nice green week now. As it stands, well, two green days, one red day. So I'm two good green days as well. So I'm happy at the moment. I've got to swap the scanners over to the regular session. We're less than a minute before the market opens. I'll swap the scanners over. Watching for, MTC is looking like it might break $2. But NVAI is the only thing that I'm watching at the moment with the potential for gap and go over $2. So that's the only thing I'm watching at this moment in time. I'm sure when the market opens in about 15 seconds, we'll get something else as well. There we go. Nice one, Tesla. I cancelled my market orders. No. Hang on a minute. Yeah, there we go. I'm in the money now. Making money on Tesla. Netflix down to 400. Tempest looking like it's trying to get green on the day. 580s. Below the VWAP though. It needs to get over the VWAP. So much red. Momentum's all to the downside at the moment. First volatility halt of the day. Well, is what a buy there, Howard? I'm glad I got out of Tesla. Yeah, nice. Made 5k on Tesla. On those, let's have a quick look at Tesla. On those, I put an option strangle on Tesla yesterday before the close, and the puts came into the money, but I've just made a little over 5k on that. But as it broke 225, I got out of it. Market ordered it to 225, so that's when I got out. So it was the right thing to do, and it's now gone back up to 229. My break even was 230, so I think that's the first time I've actually made money on options trading Tesla. I normally lose trading Tesla, but there we go. 5k is not bad. What options did I take on Tesla? I took a strangle. I had 10 contracts each way on Tesla, Jack. I bought 10 puts and 10 calls just slightly outside of the money before the close yesterday, and the puts came into the money, and I just made a little over 5k on it. So. No options. I do it on the web portal. I use the options on the web portal, Ed. So you can go into the web portal, and the options chain on the web portal is you don't need TWS or the app on your phone. So you just go into the web portal. Yeah, Cass, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. I lost money on them yesterday, but if it breaks the pre-market high, 620, I might have a look. It's NKTX. I'm not trading either now, Sergio. I'm trading equities. So this channel's all about trading equities. It's just I was telling some people I took an option straddle yesterday at the close for Tesla earnings, and it sold off. So I managed to make a little bit of profit on it. But I don't normally talk about any options trades I take. So I'm just looking at the real-time the momentum scanner here, and it's just all the momentum at the last 15 minutes is downwards. I mean, you've got a couple of sub $2 stocks which are making money to the upside, but the majority of it is downwards. Tempest probably the only thing that made a pop but didn't sustain. We'll see. Yeah, so Netflix is about retaking the VWAP, maybe looking to take 400 again. I'm not seeing anything worth trading right now. So right now I'm just sitting on my hands waiting for something to present itself. And something across the course of the day will. Tempest is probably one of the few things that might break, but I want to see it break that pre-market high. I've had too many. I've been faked out too much since it popped. I made quite a bit of money on it when it popped, but after that, I think I've lost most days. I made money on it on Monday, lost on Tuesday, lost on it again yesterday, I think. Well, nice one, Sergio. Good stuff. Slightly ahead of me today, but I'm just waiting for the right setup. MDAI to the $0.50. Hey, Vols. What do you mean to the $0.50? It's the upside or the downside? $3.50 or $4.50? It's at $4 now. So to MDAI to the $0.50, are you going long or short here? You think it's going to pull back to the $0.50, or it needs to get over the VWAP before I would even think about trading it first? Tempest just broke the VWAP and the red-green line as well. So, which is why Tempest is not probably going to be the most reliable. Let's have a look at NKTX. $94. What it opened up at. Will it bounce? Look, like I say, it's at the whole dollar at the moment. MDAI. If it gets back over the VWAP, 325 is an area I'm interested in. Anything less than that, it's selling off. It's below the VWAP right now, so that's kind of selling off range. There we go. Brought the pre-market high. Still red on the day. Yesterday's closing price was $3.04. So if this does get over $3, it might move. Yesterday's regular session high was $3.32. Although it did have a pre-market high of $3.33. So that $3.30 level is key. Not seeing anything moving right now that's worth taking a shot at. Let me know if you guys are seeing anything, because I'm not. If you're seeing anything you want me to take a look at, happy to take a look while I'm waiting. I mean, just looking at the scanners here, it's all red. WNS is the biggest mover to the downside. Let's have a look at that one. Do we go short today? That's the question. If we're getting so much selling, I mean, Netflix is a short. If it breaks 390, I think it might be worth a short. You might get $10 on that. I wouldn't go heavy on it, but you could. When you've gone from 400 to 392, pretty much in the first 5-10 minutes on Netflix. So whoever said, short Netflix at the open, fair play to you. I hope you did. So that's a big sell-off at the open. WNS Holdings. Not great volume. So again, it's not something that I'll be interested in trading. NKTX pulling back from the pre-market high. I'm not seeing anything yet, guys. VWAP on MDA is currently 414, 415, 414 plus change on the 1 minute. If you're looking at it on the 5 minute, it's 407. So I have no idea why you've got it at 390. On the hourly, it's 390. That's a 394. But no idea. 2 IPOs, yeah, Dennis, absolutely. No, absolutely. The ETFs. AT&T moved up on earnings this morning, but it's not done a great deal. Yeah, we're just waiting right now, I guess. Back over to VWAP. I mean, this is a nice double bottom, potential double bottom setup for a breakout here, kind of 415, 414, whatever, where the VWAP is. Over the VWAP, and you've got a double bottom breakout. Move to the upside, maybe 450. I don't know. We'll see. No movement. Well, the movement's to the south side. I've got quite a bit selling off there, Mike. Not a lot moving up. Certainly not over. It's not in the level that I like to trade. It's kind of $2 and above. Nano dimension. 2 cent range. It's not volatile enough. Need volatility. That's just not volatile enough. Yeah, the scanners here are, I mean, just it's all red. Maybe look at shorting something. Oh, we'll get in there now. We'll get in there. Yeah, it's better to wait on the sidelines. You can sit on your hands. Not the breakout. 415 was the entry really, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm not seeing anything else. This is the only thing I'm seeing that's worth trading right now. That was crap, Phil. Ice cold milk. Come on. High day, 443. Just been there. 450 would be nice. Well, 450 exactly. That's what I'm looking at. It's 450. Could have held Tesla a bit longer, but do you know what? I'm not bothered. All 50 is what I'm looking for. Double it. High of day 446 now, so I'm still looking for that 450. Trailing stop in place, then I'll just scale in if we keep breaking highs. Or I'll get stopped out if it starts to pull back. No, we're making inroads, base hits. And that's what I was a bit worried about, hence the stop. Oh, being good to you there, Flip Jug. Well done. You too, Vols. Yeah. Good job, Dennis. Absolutely, Jack. Netflix pumped on the results last night. I traded it, well, it was 4 o'clock in the morning for me, this morning for me, but yeah, last night, yesterday evening, market time. What's the resumption price, Mike? ETCT. A minute. $37 on the ask. $39 higher discount. It's 1 minute. Yeah, Mike said that one as well. I see this bounce on the $0.25 and then I'm gone. Drops right there. There we go. Oof. What's the deal with the FRI? Let's have a quick look. 75% up on the day, 50% in the last couple of minutes. Big halts. Let's get rid of these lines. I've traded this before. Buyer Frontera offering, initial offering amended from Monday. We closed out the offering. That was an S1. I'm not seeing any news. Don't know why this has moved as much as it has. It's 15, 20 cents on the spreads. Range 62 cents. So call it 20 cents on the spreads. Yeah, I'm not seeing any reason why this is moving up. It's got good relative volume, but why? Not seeing any news-specific catalyst or any company-specific news catalyst. The last thing I got was Form S submitted on Monday. So don't trust it. UNS Holdings. Yeah, I can't trade that. Yeah. Tempest keeps selling. Increasing volume. Current high of day 468, so I'll need it above that. Netflix back to the VWAP. It's kind of finding a fair value around 400 at the moment, Netflix. Give or take a couple of bucks. MSS moving up. Mares Solutions. $half proving troublesome. Whippy, very whippy. Like an ice cream salesman. I'm telling you, that's Mr. Whippy, this. I'm not having it. Let's see what else is. Recent IPO, Amazing Solutions, from beginning of the month. Oh, we've got 2 IPOs today later on as well. So that's WeBuy and NCL. But this is an IPO from the beginning of the month, and it's not got great volume, to be fair. I was looking at it moving up, but it's not got great volume right now. Sazi made a good move for us yesterday. Spirit Airlines, is it moving again? Yeah, not really. Had a nice little move between kind of 10 and 10 minutes. Yeah. I just not see anything worth writing home about right now. I'll try that. Just spreads of 15 cents, and spreads in the range are just the ATR and the spreads are pretty much the same. So it's not enough there to trade that. Charge Motors. Yeah, why would you chase that though, Flip Jug? I mean, it halted a couple of halts to the upside, and then the range was just it was just a crap chasing up to $8. Madness. Yeah, it's not great volume at all. Nvidia breaking highs. At least the market. Let's have a quick look at the market, shall we? Today, the markets, the S&P 500, slightly green, but kind of choppy. Slightly green on the day. Had a sell-off day yesterday, so it would be nice to get a bounce today. Keeping it within that upwards channel. Look at it on the daily, for example. Keep it within this upwards channel. This is the bottom of this upwards channel that I drew beginning of the year. Well, in the spring, back in March when I drew this. So, yeah, you've got need a bit of a bounce today after yesterday's sell-off. I thought we were a consolidation after this rally there. Had a couple of days last week, a bit of consolidation, green days. Yesterday was red, so a nice green day today would be nice for the market. So the market's slightly up on the day, but it's very choppy sideways, and that's pretty much the action. Well, MDAI is choppy sideways for me. I managed to make some of what I lost on it on this spike up, but the definitive M pattern there, double top M pattern. There's your M. So I'm expecting this to pull back below the VWAP and sell. So I don't think this is going to break the pre-market high like I expected and wanted it to. But I could be wrong. There's still time. Yeah, I've gone off trading. Palantir used to be great to trade when it trended, but it's just so heavily, so thickly traded that the volatility of it is absolutely trash. So yeah, Palantir up 2% on the day. Kiko. Well, I'm watching it and I'm just looking at the technical patterns on it, and we had the double bottom for it to move up, and then it's got the double top for it to move back down again. So make of that what you will. I guess I've got safe in the knowledge that I made some money on Tesla today. in my retirement account, so I can't spend it to anything. But Havana making move. Keycorp's earnings today were released. Good earnings. Got a credit. It's got a conference call in progress as we speak. So Keycorp, and it is much higher flow, 820 million flow. This might be a decent one to hold for a little while. If it's trending upwards. Cassava, Havana and cassava. Yeah. Not seeing anything worth really giving it some. MSS, Maison Solutions, is probably the best looking one at the moment, but I don't like it. I just do not like it. I don't like the volume profiles here. Yeah, we had a double bottom, then a double top, and then now it's just ranging across the VWAP sideways, so it's just choppy. It's the best wait for a setup instead of trying to anticipate a setup. Just wait for it. There's a bit of patience ain't gonna break your hearts, you know. AMC making moves to the upside. Nearly 5% up on the day, 4.5% up. Well, we're not even an hour. The market's not been open an hour yet, Vol. So, I'll stick around for a little bit. Might miss something. At least we got 50 likes on the channel. Nice little bull flag there. What's the range on this? 7 cents, maybe get 10 over the course of 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe some pullback. Yeah. I'm not convinced. Not convinced. Sazi, no, it's still not. The volume's not in on Sazi like it. When it came in yesterday, it was really nice. It's just not. It was started off poor yesterday as well. I see you still moving up. Did pull back, but it's $1.08 now. Top momentum stock. Sigma Additive. Sazi. Guys, just sit on your hands and wait for the opportunity. Don't force. You can't force the market to do what you want it to do. Just remember that, guys. You can't force it. Had. Past tense is the operative thing there. Park. Past tense. ET, CT. I saw it moving. Oh, it's still moving up. It's not. It's. Yeah. What's the spreads on this? 10 cents. 10-cent spreads. 23, 24-cent range on the ATR. It gets over 24.50, possibly. Nice move up though. But $2.50 today. Incremental slow movers, but just been kind of hugging the 9. Bouncing on the 9 all the way up. I don't think I need to draw a trend line. The 9 EMA is your trend line. Hey Eagle, how you doing, buddy? S&P 500 bouncing on that yesterday's closing price. Well, guys, I think it's going to be one of those days. I think I might. My headache's gone. Oh, there you go. There's a nice bit of good news. Had a headache early. I may just call it 2 volts. We are getting ascending support here. It's a fairly clear ascending support. All right, we were getting ascending support. It's fairly clear, but now it broke it, so it's no longer clear. Finally breaks. That M pattern, whilst a bit of a delay, the M pattern there. Struggling to find anything to trade. What's my average hours traded a day? I would say I'm usually doing about 4 hours-ish. Yeah, buy the dip. That's not a dip I'm going to be buying. Back over the VWAP. Yeah, I don't trust it. I start trading about between 7 and 7:30, and then I'll carry on trading till probably 11, 12 o'clock. Usually just after midnight. I'm usually turning in and going to bed after midnight, which is 12 o'clock. 12 p.m. or midday for the market is 12 midnight for me. So I'm usually packed in by then. I got up at 3:30 yesterday to trade the earnings, so I might do that a bit more often. It was worthwhile. It was profitable. I made 7.5K. Should have made more. Tried to get in for the break of previous day's closing price on Netflix, and it went without me twice, or 3 times. So I caught it on the way back. So maybe, but there's nothing that I really fancy on the earnings tonight, though. That's worth me getting up early to trade, I don't think. Not tonight, at least. Probably next week. That's when we're going to get some good earnings. Thursday evening. It is Thursday today, so Thursday evening. 5 Point Holdings, no. Amarant, no. Independent Bank, no. There's quite a few banks. Ocean First Western, Associated Bank, Alpine Income, Triumph Finance. It's mostly banks this evening. And I don't really like... I didn't mind trading the regional banks in February, March, for obvious reasons, to the downside, but nah, not my cup of tea. So I'll probably wait till next week for the next earnings play that I do. Yeah, I'm not too worried about $400. Pool has earnings today. Pool Corps. Yeah, so not feeling that either. All right. Is PTCT going to break the pre-market high? No, just not volatile enough. The spreads have narrowed. 4 cents to a 14-cent range, so the spreads have narrowed on SARC. Oh, I've already cashed in their whatever, 91. Yeah, I'd still wait for it to break 7 before I got in, before I even thought of it, and I want good volume if it did that, Daniel. But yeah, I cashed it at 225 there on the Tesla Strangle. Well, it's, you know, it's just over 5k in profits on that one. 5,200 in profit, so better than a kick in the old shallows. Saab is just, there's a lot of this at the moment, just sideways, go nowhere, do nothing. I mean, even the markets, it's pulling back a little bit, but it's sideways more than anything. G-Jet, I-Jet, whatever. Over $3. Yeah, but don't like it. And it's going to be. I think it's going to be a case of be patient today, guys. I might knock it on the head and have an early bath. Come back a little bit later. Take the dog out for her zoomies. There's literally nothing worth trading right now. There's things moving up, but they're just not volatile enough for any kind of reliable breakouts. If you swing trader's dream, but I would get bored with this. So a swing trader's dream. I think a lot of the action today just put your money on, take profit and stop loss. And this slow creep move up, they've gone and done a day's work and then come back and they've hit the take profit. Fine, great stuff. But for me, I like to be in it. I like to be doing it, and I'm not seeing anything with any momentum right now. And some days it'll be like that. Razi is really the only one that's moving up with any kind of intention. Sideways action sucks by the dip. It really does. Even the markets aren't great today. Netflix is still toying around 400. It's trading in that range. It's kind of a $2 up, $2 down, so 398 to 402. That's Netflix. Tesla, I could have got away with holding it a bit longer, but you know what? I was in profit. Nobody goes broke taking profits. SAP had earnings yesterday, and that's up today slightly. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything worth putting any money on. Let's flip it around. Let's see if we can change our strategy. Let's go for losers, shall we? Any big movers to the safe side? No. None at all. Goes to show that the momentum is just sideways, choppy sideways at the moment. It won't hit 400 today, Park. I don't think it will, to be fair. The question was, do I think the SPY will hit 400? Let's look at the daily. Okay, so what you're saying is, will it go down to 400? When was the last? I'll put a quick horizontal here so you can see horizontal line at 400. Okay, so it's close to 400, 399.88. So when was the last time it was at 400? It was back in April. No, March of this year. So is it coming down to 400? I don't think so. I don't think so. We'd have to be way out of this upwards channel. The market moves upwards, always moves upwards, and that's the only certainty. You get peaks and troughs along the way, but it ultimately always moves upwards. Now we've got this bear market low in October of last year, so 12 months ago, down here at 360 or 350 or whatever it was, 350, just at 348. We've pulled below this upwards channel level here and bounced. We're down at that level again now today. Are we going to go to 400? No, I don't, certainly not today, and certainly not next week. Will it get to 400 eventually? Yeah, probably not. Not unless we have a market crash. I don't think it's going to be. We're going back down to, as I say, March, April, last time it was at 400. And let's put it into context as well. In March, early March, we had the regional banking crisis that hit as well, which dropped the market even further. So, yeah, I don't think 400's a realistic expectation there, Fark. Yeah, well, I'm kind of watching 400 as a key level. 4 as a key level on this level. If it breaks 4, it's probably going south for the day. If it now breaks back above the VWAP, it might move back up again. I don't know. It needs good volume. There's no volume in it, relatively speaking, that is. AMC, I've been watching that as well. Pull back to the VWAP. Started watching it when it was moving up 950, then it pulled back to the VWAP. Yeah, I'm not feeling it right now either. The momentum to the downside. So from a short bias, if you're a short bias trader, there doesn't seem to be much momentum at all either. Biggest loser on the day is only 3%. So yeah, it's just a poor day for day trading. Not a lot of opportunity. SPY trying to bounce, trying to come back a little bit. Just to say that AMC's back at 950. Range of 5 cents. Not volatile enough for me. What are you guys watching? How are you getting on it? Are you red or green at the moment? Have you been finding the day? I know a few of you are already been mentioning that you know you're not taking a trade, or you know what I'm waiting for right now is WeBuy to go live. So WeBuy should probably go live in the next 20 minutes. I would have expected to go live before 11 o'clock. Might not. Which is what I'll stick around till WeBuy goes live, and we might get some action on that. We might get some bullish action on that. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be a lot happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick WeBuy here on this chart, and then I can see it out the corner of my eye when the first candle hits. Yeah, well, there's a reason why they're hard to borrow and short sale restricted vols, you know? It speaks volumes when an ETF is top of the momentum scanner. Biggest surge over the last 15 minutes is an ETF. Tempest, what are you doing? Well, Puno, I hope you got out of Tempest as it broke new lows. Please tell me you got out and not still holding it at 850. Let's have a look at ETRN. Equitrans sounds like Equitrans midstream. Sounds like a new sexual identity, doesn't it? Well, there's no FOMO today. Equitrans midstream. I identify as Equitrans midstream. Okay. What color of the rainbow is that one? SDA's moved, but then the volume is absolutely tough. Glue. Yeah, and the volume's crap on that as well. What we're missing today is a good volume parabolic mover. There's nothing moving right now, guys. So I think I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer. If I can get yeah, there you go. Everywhere I go in the evening, people crowd round me dancing. Apparently, I'm translucent. It's not a crypto channel, Reginald. Sorry, buddy. We don't trade crypto here. We only trade equities. So stocks and shares on the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. We don't trade Bitcoin or any crypto for that matter. Oh, Robin, I hope there were small trades, small losses. AMC got a nice little cup and handle formation there. Up here, or even a bit of a wonky inverse head and shoulders. There's the cup and handle. There's the cup handle. Yeah. Why I'm not getting it, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it. Yeah, it's breaking out. Probably should have taken my my own advice there. Got green on it. Oh, hang on a minute. NCL. Just gone live. So NCL, new IPO, just gone live. Northland Corporation. Spreads at the moment are 23 cents or 20 cents. So just let the opening 5-minute candle close out. Do not try and trade this. Still over goal, pro rata, yes. For the year, yes. At the moment, I am, but just barely. I'm red on. This is the first red month I've had this year. Oh, first red month I've had in 2 years. So, I'm averaging 6,700 a day for the year, which is a far cry from like the 10K a day I was earlier in the year. But yeah, I'm on track at the moment, providing I stay at goal. Vols. I had a good day yesterday, bad day Tuesday, good day Monday. Well, I've got nothing better to do. Let's have a quick look at the statistics, shall we? Let's switch across whilst we can. And we'll look at it together, shall we? Okay, so this is my Benzinga. Okay, so this is my Benzinga desktop. If you're not using Benzinga, go check it out. There's a link in the description. If you are on YouTube or Rumble or Shared Vision, if you're on Twitch or Twitter or TikTok, then go into my profile or do the link that's just above me. The Linktree TikTok trailer, there's a link in there for Benzinga. Check it out for free, 14 days for free. It really is great. I've got, this is with the scan, these are the 3 scanners that you see on the screen on a daily. But I've also got my signals and news ticker. It's great. I did a tutorial there a couple of weeks ago, and what I'll do is I'll pull that out and post it as a separate video. It really is fantastic. It's a great piece of kit, great platform. If I want to look at MDIA, Spectral AI, for example, I'll just click on the ticker. And it opens up a new page straight away. I've got all the information at my fingertips. I've got the chart. If I want to look at the trader view chart, the trading view chart, I can do that. So it's in real time. So I can switch to trading view. I've got a trading view chart in the platform itself. No more spending fortunes on trading view. I've got the overview. I can see what the news is, why it's trading up, why it's moving up. I've got, current volume versus average volume to work out the relative volume. I've got how big the float is, percentage of the float, whatever it is, financials, earnings, SEC filings. If I want to see if there's any SEC filings or anything like that, I can just. And what's great about this as well, if I just click on this, I can see the actual PDF. That's the actual filing at the SEC. So if you go into Edgar, you're getting exactly the same thing. So this is the actual filing paper that's from the SEC, and you can scroll down and take a look at that. It's great. It really is a fantastic piece of kit, and I recommend it to anybody. So if you want to find some, check it out for free, and I'll come back to that in a second. Check it out for free. Go into the links in my description. You go to the Find Stocks to Trade Benzinga scanners. Try it free for 14 days. You don't even need a credit card number, just an email address. You can get it active that way. If you do like it, subscribe to the Essential package or better, and use my code DTWT35, and you get 35% off. Okay, so that's Benzinga. Now there's some confusion. Some people were saying that you get 35% off Dash Trader. I'm not partnered with Dash Trader. I use Dash Trader, which is why I recommend it. But I'm not partnered with them, so you don't get 35% off. If you once you get subscribed to them, if you subscribe to if you from a simulator perspective, if you subscribe to the $120 package, which is like the standard package, you can get upgraded to deluxe package by quoting HWT. That's the Hustle with Tony. So you click in that you recommended from hustlewithtony.com, and you can get upgraded from the standard package up to the deluxe package. And it's the deluxe package that you will need with all the relevant data feed, if you will. But try that. If you're not using a platform, try Dash Trader out. It's great. You can try that out for free again for 14 days. If you've got nothing to wear this coming weekend, then I've got a nice Etsy store. Get it ordered. You've got sweaters. If you need something to hold your coffee, you've got coffee mugs. If you've got no significant other, I've got cuddly toys for you to cuddle. So get on the Etsy store and get your merch. Some quality stuff there. Enjoy I Trade with Tony merch. Jabba Bluetooth speaker there as well. So get on there and check it out. What else? If you want to learn how to trade, I'm happy to take you under my wing. This is all before I go through the trade review reports in a second. So if you want to learn how to trade, come join me at Fresh Learn. Some people, I might just go back to Teachable, because some people are still on Teachable, but come join me with Fresh Learn. You get the full Day Trade with Tony education course. This is what you'll learn. There's my face, the full curriculum, course curriculum. But if you're not convinced, you need convincing, go check out the first lesson free. There's testimonials from people who've taken it. go check out the first lesson free here, actually on YouTube. So take a free class, and with that, you don't just you don't just get access to the education material. You get access to the private trading community, the Discord group with everybody that's completed the course, but a lot of active traders there as well that'll be in the same boat as yourself. We're constantly letting each other know what we're trading, why we're trading it, etc., etc. You get full access to my e-trading library, so all the books that I use to learn how to trade as well, and you get access to me, which is worth a fortune in gold in its own right. So yeah, let's see. Then what else? Capital Markets Elite Group. Everybody asks. I constantly get asked which broker. No PDT rule in Europe with Capital Markets Elite Group. In fact, there's no PDT rule with Capital Markets Elite Group. If you're struggling with the PDT rule, Capital Markets Elite Group is good for you. So go check them out. They're an offshore broker. They're insured by Lloyd's. Some people are a bit worried about working with an offshore broker, but they're insured by Lloyd's of London. So you know your money's up to $1 million is insured. So don't leave more than $1 million in that one account. That's per account, by the way. And then TraderView. I track all my trades using TraderView, and this here is TraderView. So based on the year where we're at, you can see that October, I've already had 5 red days in October. Today won't be a red day. If I have to bribe someone to get $500 and get it green, I will. There's got to be something to trade at some stage today, and I will be green. I don't know if I'll get to gold, but I'll be green today. I can feel it in my waters. So this is TraderView. So where are we on the year? Where are we on the month? Well, let's just go back for the month perspective first. I'll just filter in the month first, and then we can come back to the year pro rata. Set myself a goal. So before today, I'm currently $400 down. Growth at the moment, I was 8,800 in the red on the month of October. So October's not great at all, by any stretch of the imagination. I've had this has been my cumulative P&L for October. A couple of big red days, and then I've been struggling to get back green again. I will. There's no doubt about it. I will get green. I'm confident enough of that. You can see straight away that my ratios are all to top. If I look at the year to date, where does that put me? So puts me at 1.16. So I need to be at 1.2. Just to put it out there, I need to be at 1.2 by the end of October. So I need effectively 40. Well, 1.169. So I need 31k by the end of. Now I target myself at 6k a month. I'm averaging 6,700, so I'm pro rata at the right level. But if I have 6k a month based on how many trading days we've got left. So 5 next week, 1 today, 6, 7, 8 trading days left. So that's 48k. So 31k to get to 48. Yeah, absolutely. I can still finish ahead of goal on the year. So we're tracking ahead of goal. We should be pro rata ahead of goal come the end of October. Statistics across the year. I'm a 2 out of 3 successful trades. So every 3 trades I take, there's 1 loser, 2 winners. I've got a good K ratio across the year. The last couple of months it hasn't been that great, but overall it is. And you see my P&L. I've had some big swings both ways. Currently I'm in drawdown, so that's where we are at the moment. And yeah, that's, I guess, where I'm going to end the stream today. How many traders are there? It doesn't bounce off the wall. You have to you smash it, and you have to get another one there, Alistair. You're loving the Etsy shop items, Fuzzy, but you're not buying them. Come on. Yeah, we'll see. Just waiting for NCL to resume. It looks like it's. No, I've got no resumption price, so it looks like it's probably going to resume at $4 or something like that. No, thank God. WeBuy still not opened yet, so still waiting for WeBuy to open. I've got its price, but it's not yet live. Nothing else moving. So let's go back to the stream, and here we go. So there we go. Nothing. Still nothing moving that I can see. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Alberto. You'll make it back. Patience. Tomorrow is another day. There'll be another trade. There'll be another day. That don't worry about it. Just zoom out. You've had a good couple of weeks. So zoom out. Do I have an affiliate deal with CMEG? I do. I get finder's fee for people that sign up with my link, and people that sign up with my link can get discounted platform fees. You get the platform fees for $120 if you sign up with my link there, Flipchuck. Institutional, so mortgage, NCL, institutional traders will buy. If you're a bank, you can buy 500,000 shares. No, you can buy 100,000 shares. It's not a problem. So institutional traders, hedge funds, banks, finance houses, they're okay for buying it. Brokerages will buy shares. And the reason for brokerages will very often buy shares. Hedge funds and brokerages will buy shares on IPO so that they can then act as a middle maker and sell them to market makers who will buy the shares. So they can sell them and buy them and sell them and start controlling the price as well. So I've not got level 2. You see timer sales, 2 sales for 107,000. I've not seen that. $5. Let me just. I've not seen any price action at $5. Oh yeah, just briefly started at $5, didn't it? So yeah, I'm not seeing that on my time and sales though. So I don't know where you saw that. Everything. The first thing that came through on my time and sales was 452, and 41 and 30 seconds, and then I've not seen anything at $5. But yeah, market makers, brokers. So brokers will buy shares to lend to people who want to short it. So they'll get, and they'll charge a fee to short. Yeah. So I don't know what time this is going to. It's been halted for 15 minutes already. So I don't know what time it's going to resume or what time we buy open. Looks like a 20-minute halt. We're getting DRRX, Direct Corporation, has just popped up. Not great volume. It's not huge volume, but it is popped up over the last 12% over the last 15 minutes. Not seeing. I'm not seeing any news catalyst. last Thursday, September is the last time I saw a catalyst on this one that I'm seeing. So I'm not seeing anything for it. Direct. Yeah, so it popped up. Probably not something worth trading. Let's have a look at PTN. Again, no. What is the rest prices? Resumption price on I've not got one. I've not got a resumption price on it yet. So the problem, the reason that you won't have any, most IPOs, if they go straight into a halt, you don't get a resumption price because the resumption price is based on the imbalance. And with nobody actually owning shares, there won't be an imbalance to estimate a resumption price at. So at the moment, the exchange has all the shares and has to sell them. So I don't have any resumption price on that one yet. Oh, it's top of the hour. I'm a little bit disappointed. WeBuy was the one I was looking forward to today. Northland Corps, don't know too much about them, but I thought WeBuy might go live. We'll see. Thought we might get some decent momentum, but we're just not doing. So let's have a look at PTN again. Yeah, no, I can't trade that. It's just not enough volume on it. ACXP. Are you looking all pretty and happy? Okay, I will do in a second. Right. Okay. Who's the redhead? When did you get that? Like it? Oh, you duh. All right. Yeah, it is mortgage. Moriga? I don't know. You've spelt it with a number. I don't know how you want one. More 92 ga. Or 91 ga. 91 ga. It is common for IPOs to have long halts. If it depends on the volume of shares that are being asked for, how thickly traded it is, etc. And you can get 30-minute, even hourly halts. I've seen that over the last couple of weeks. We've seen IPOs halt for a first halt 30 minutes, second halt 40 minutes. And then as the course it goes through the day, the halts get longer because it's a little bit less volatile. Yeah, so, okay, Mo. But yeah, that's kind of common. There's nothing moving, guys. Couple of movers around under $2. There's nothing moving to the upside with any. Let's have a look at size spark shortable. No, hard to borrow, short sale restriction as well. It's like, yeah, short sale restriction, hard to borrow. That looks like it's selling anyway, not enough volume to trade it. So, look, I'm just going to lock it up here and stick around. If you're in the Discord, I'll be posting in the Discord for a little while. And did I not change things over? I thought I did. I did. So I'll be posting in the Discord. If for those of you that are a part of the trading community and the Day Trade with Tony Discord, I'll be sticking around there for probably about another 40-45 minutes before I catch up on my sleep that I missed from last night. And for the rest of you, we'll be doing it again an hour before the market opens tomorrow. So 8:30, come join me at 8:30 market time, 8:30 my time. So come join me tomorrow and we'll do it all over again, guys. If I do take any more trades, I'll be recording them and I will put out a trade recap. Otherwise, I'm finishing at 417 and for the day, 417 down. If I'm taking any more trades, I'll record them and I will recap them for you. Watch out for that video in a few hours. So probably late at night for if you're in the US. It'll be first thing in the morning. Okay, guys. How many traders are in the Discord? We're up to triple digits now in the Discord there, Park. So we've got quite a few. A lot of people in the Discord just happy to hang around and be part of the community. So yeah, no worries, Morg. I'll be back at it tomorrow, and you can join again. In the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. I will lock it up.